Rory Feek has slammed his two eldest daughters after they accused him of raising his youngest daughter in an abusive cult. The country singer, 59, has been raising 10-year-old Indiana Boone in an agrarian Christian community tied to homestead heritage. The community has been surrounded by scandal after member Bill DeLong admitted to sexually assaulting a 6-year-old girl. Another member, Joseph Ratliff, was convicted of 5 counts of sexual abuse, sexual assault, and indecency with an 8-year-old boy. Rory's oldest daughter, Heidi Feek, 37, recently took to Instagram to accuse her father of leaving Indiana in the care of a group with a well-documented history of physical and sexual abuse of children. Heidi added, "Indiana, who has special needs, deserves to be in a safe and stable environment where her well-being is the top priority." Heidi and her sister Hoppy Feek, 35, are seeking legal action for their sister. Rory has now hit back at Heidi's claims in a blog post titled "Love Dad." In the lengthy post, Rory said, "I never in a million dreams would have imagined that my older girls would be doing what they're doing now, and I would be sitting here writing this blog post." He said he is sure Heidi is doing what she thinks is for the good of her little sister, but disagreed with the public nature of the allegations. Rory explained, "Instagram and Facebook are not the places where we should, as people and families, be settling our disputes or differences." He then admitted he has been hurt by Heidi's comments and said they've left him heartbroken. He said that despite the allegations, Indiana has never been more loved or better cared for than she is right now. Rory shares Indiana with Joey Feek, who sadly died of cervical cancer in 2016. Back in July, Rory married his daughter's schoolteacher, Rebecca Feek. He continued, "For the first time in her life, she has a mother. She's, of course, always known that she has a real one. Indy's seen all the pictures and videos and heard all the songs. But it's different when she can wake up in the morning and climb on Rebecca's lap and say, 'Good morning, Mama.'" He then addressed the cult allegations directly and explained where he thinks they started. He said Indiana can visit her older sisters, but can no longer spend the night with them. And that is where the trouble, or at least all this worried about Indy's safety, started. "Every couple of months, I used to let Indiana spend a night or two with her big sisters in Alabama. But about a year ago, I stopped allowing that," he explained. Rory continued, "When Child Protective Services called me out of nowhere, saying that it had been reported that Indiana was being neglected, along with other accusations, Heidi and Hoppy forfeited their right to speak to their little sister." He claimed, "The situation had escalated to them taping the conversations they were having with her and leading her on so they could find ammunition to use against me. And it had become clear that Heidi wasn't looking out for Indiana's best interest. She was looking for revenge and a way to hurt me, no matter the cost, and I was no longer going to let Indiana be a part of it." Responding to claims he has joined a cult, the singer wrote, "If you call following a man who lived 2,000 years ago who said he was the savior of the world being in a cult, then every Christian you know or have ever met is part of a cult." He continued, "If you're asking if Homestead Heritage or Greycliff is a cult, the answer is no. Those folks are just living in a way that other people don't like or understand." He also denied leaving his youngest daughter with child molesters while he went on his honeymoon with Rebecca. Rory said, "I am not a perfect father, but I'm also not an idiot. While Rebecca and I were on our honeymoon, spending a few days in Glacier, Montana, Indiana stayed with 2 families, both of who have little ones that Indy is very close to." He ended his blog post asking fans to pray for his family.